guys, so I want to start this little video off by saying I've been meaning to review this product for so long, or do a versus, or do some sort of review on it, and for some reason I have a mental block against doing this. I have no idea why. I will talk about my thoughts as to why in a second, but let me just talk about it's this. And I've been using it. I mean, you can tell it's nearly empty. This is my second one, so obviously I've enjoyed it. So I've been meaning to write a review on this, and what stops me every time, or do a versus of these two, but what stops me every single time, and I've emailed this company and I did not hear back. Maybe if I emailed them from my influencer email address, they would have written back, but whatever. The ingredients. Ready? 1. Centella Asiatica extract, 100%. That's it. That's it. The only ingredient listed. Well, how do you package these? How does this have an expiration date of 2023 if it only has one ingredient? There's no preservatives in there. There's no water. There's nothing else listed. Interestingly, they have a toner. I went through a full sample size of it. I actually liked it enough to pick it up. The toner has several ingredients listed. Centella Asiatica, 84%. Then water. Then a few preservatives, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and then some other preservatives. Strange. So then I thought, well, I don't know. What do I talk about with this when it only has one ingredient? I mean, what do I talk? I love Centella, but is this really 100%? I mean, it seems to be hydrating, but to be honest, it doesn't really help with redness. When my primary use for this is right when I get out of the shower, I want to put my body moisturizer on, but I don't want my face to dry because I'm still damp. So I put a few drops of this on, smooth it over, and then it kind of soaks in as I'm putting my body lotion on, and then I'm ready for my next step. So then I thought, well, I can't really just talk about one ingredient that much. So I thought maybe I'll do a versus. Well, these two are very darn similar. And the ingredient list on this has 2. Madagascar, which is a Centella Asiatica derivative antioxidant, and then 99.9% Centella Asiatica. So these are nearly the same thing. Actually, this one's going to be a little bit better because it has that Madagascar, which is a great antioxidant, skin-soothing ingredient. But they're still nearly identical. But what's the deal with the preservatives? I don't know, because I wrote both of these brands. Neither of them wrote me back. So I don't really know what the whole story is. If you look online, there's alternate lists of ingredient lists for this product. Like if you look at like Asiatica, which has ingredient lists for a lot of things. There's one product listed with just Centella for this. And then there's one other ingredient list where it's more similar to the toner with some preservatives in there. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a little video about this instead of doing a review or a versus because they're nearly identical. The prices are very similar. They both work very nicely. I mean, it's nothing earth-changing or life-shattering. It's not a game-changing product. It's a nice addition, but I still want to know what the full ingredients are, and then why don't they list that? Because I think in Korea law, if certain ingredients don't rise to a certain level, then they don't have to list it technically, so then maybe they aren't doing that. But to say it's 100%, and then that's assuming the extract is pure and things like that, and those vary a lot of times by price. Like with green tea, you can get certain products with very high quality green tea extract, and then certain products that are more affordable with lower quality. And that doesn't necessarily mean price equates to it, but I'm just thinking of two specific. The Amore Pacific Single Vintage Extract Essence, which is $100 and up, compared to like the Isn't Tree Green Tea Fresh Toner. I have a feeling there are some quality differences there. Probably not totally equating with the price, but anyway. So just totally random thoughts, like how do you even compare the two when they're nearly identical? So I mean, obviously this one's probably a little bit better because it has that extra antioxidant, but they're both kind of just feel like water on skin. I don't know. I mean, they're not terrible based on reviews. Some people love it and found it to be a game changer, but the vast majority of people, from what I've read, basically said, I didn't notice any difference. It didn't hurt my skin, but I didn't really notice it helped with redness and things like that, the way some Centella, other products with Centella in there did. So anyway, just totally thoughts I had today. So anyway, I want to review this one, but I just really can't without like a total definitive list. I have to assume there's preservatives in there because otherwise this wouldn't be good for 2 years before it expired. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm more interested in you guys, your thoughts on this, and if you've tried this and if you found it to be life-changing. A lot of people really like it, so obviously there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.